Did you hear the big news? The WNBA just signed a $3 billion TV deal, and Caitlin Clark is a big reason why. Her incredible start to the season has everyone talking. She's been scoring like crazy and making highlight reel plays every game.
On the first half, and that's affected their pace. Clark outside, and that's good.
Locked in face.
Clark a deep three. You bet.
Clark pulls off that screen, knocks it down. Even with her body fading, she can still...
Fans are tuning in just to watch her, and it's bringing a lot of attention to the league. How did her amazing performance help seal this huge deal? Let's break it down and see why Caitlin Clark is the star everyone is buzzing about. First, let's focus on Caitlin Clark's rookie season. Is she as good as everyone says? She's not just meeting expectations, she's exceeding them. Since her first game, Clark has been breaking records. Her scoring is incredible, her court vision is fantastic, and her overall impact on the game is huge.
Good! A logo three!
James left the play here in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark pulls it back, knocks it down. Her
5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect! Fifth three of the game.
But it's not just about her stats. Clark brings excitement to the game that we haven't seen in years. Fans get thrilled every time she touches the ball. Will she make a deep three-pointer?
Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back three just below the logo, drills it. Clark, pull up three, at one.
Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits a three.
That DMV showing up, showing out.
Clark, an absolute.
So the best thing you can do as a defender is not give it to her.
Clark. Back-to-back triples for Caitlin Clark.
An amazing pass.
Clark lobbing it in. What a find. And Fox to the finish. A Dunner can't get back. Then lay the rebound. Here comes Clark. Bouncing to back.
You can still establish yourself as a leader, as a future leader for the franchise. And that takes a little bit of perspective.
It's early in the season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them. Oh, what a dive. My goodness, the pass from Clark.
Or a key layup.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sinks the screen and got the layup and one.
Clark.
Buckle Clark, please. Erica Wheeler is beside herself. Clark, as we mentioned, only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today.
You might wonder how she compares to other great rookies. Her start is as good as some of the best ever, like Candace Parker, Diana Taurasi, and Brianna Stewart. Clark is not just following them. She's making her own path.
Clark bouncing to back.
You can still establish yourself as a leader, as a future leader for the franchise. And that takes a little bit of perspective.
It's early in the season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them. Oh, what a dive. My goodness, the pass from Clark to Kate.
Clark's influence goes beyond just numbers. Since she joined the league, more people are coming to the games. Arenas are full, and it's not just regular fans. New people, including young girls and families, are coming to see her play. TV ratings have also increased. People used to say, no one watches women's basketball, but that's changing. Clark's games are now must-see TV. Social media lights up every time she plays, with her highlights going viral. Here's the surprising part. Clark's rookie salary is only about $70,000 a year. The player bringing millions of viewers to the league makes less than many entry-level office jobs. Some experts think Clark's presence could help the WNBA get an extra $50 million a year in media rights fees. One insider said, "You could negotiate an extra $50? $60 million a year just because of Clark. And she's only making $70,000 a year. So what does this mean for the WNBA? Clark isn't just a star player, she's changing the game for the whole league. Her rookie season is setting new standards for women's basketball on and off the court. With the new $3 billion TV deal, the WNBA is finally getting the recognition and financial support it deserves. Now let's talk numbers. The WNBA just got a $3 billion deal. It's an 11-year agreement worth $2.2 billion with a chance to get even more. They could sell 2 more rights packages, bringing in another $60 million annually. That totals nearly $3 billion over 11 years. How does this compare to other deals? It's a huge step up. This new deal is up to 6 times higher than the current media rights fees. The WNBA is not just with one network. ESPN, NBC, and Amazon are all involved. More networks mean more games, more coverage, and more chances to see your favorite players. For players and teams, this deal could mean big pay raises. Caitlin Clark, currently making about $70,000 a year, could see a huge raise. Max contracts might reach up to $500,000. The league's salary cap, now at $1 million, could double, allowing teams more money for better players, leading to better games. This deal is bigger than the MLS's 10-year $2.5 billion deal and is close to half of the NHL's US revenue. Women's basketball is showing it can compete with the big leagues. Looking back, Caitlin Clark's journey from college star to WNBA sensation is amazing. She dominated college basketball and became a household name. Could she bring that magic to the pros? Yes, she could.
Sabrina Ionescu did last year. Then you got Team USA against Team All-Stars. Clark connects on her third 3 of the game.
Clark, as we mentioned, only 3 points in the second half. She had 13 in the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today. And gets the end one.
Clark with the board.
Diana Taurasi has 48 triples coming into the game.
Logo! Clark with a deep 13 assists for Clark. Boston has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark a bomb. It is good! A logo 3. And then a locked-in face.
Locked-in face.
Clark a deep 3. You bet! Get it on the three. She's got 9-8-5 right now, Clark. With the step back deep 2. Money.
That takes care of one category.
Not hit a 3 in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown. Knocks down a 3.
In the slot, off a pin down.
Indiana Fever having to take the ball out of the net a lot more here in this third than we saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace. Clark outside, and that's good. Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why. And that is why Caitlin Clark is so dangerous, is that
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back. Hits a 3.
Got a little separation.
Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark. Catch, fire, and connect. Fifth 3 of the game for Clark.
3 minutes left to play in this one. And Hill is steam 12 points. Fever looking to erase.
Here's Clark. Catch and shoot. Hits a 3.
With plantar fasciitis, but her team is beating Indiana, and that's exactly what the Fever needed to start the 4th. That might...
Clark dipping in, finds Boston beautifully for the finish.
She's up there with rebounds, up there with steals. And she'll take the first 3-pointer and knock it down and treat the fans to that.
Can't get back. Manley the rebound. Here comes Clark. Bouncing to back. Lays it in.
One guard is just a lot stronger than the other because of her experience.
From her first WNBA game, Clark has been special. Her skills and the excitement she creates are making a big impact.
Indiana Fever having to take the ball out of the net a lot more here in this third than we saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace. Clark outside, and that's good.
Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why.
And that is why Caitlin Clark is so dangerous, is that
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a three. Got a little separation. Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect. Fifth three of the game for Clark. 3 minutes left to play in this one. Hill is steep, 12 points. Fever looking to erase. Here's Clark, catch and shoot. Hits a three.
Clark's popularity is good for the WNBA. When negotiating new TV deals, her name was key. Her presence alone could add $50 million a year to these deals. That's some serious power for a rookie. Clark's impact isn't just about money. She's changing how people see women's basketball. WNBA games are now must-watch TV. Social media lights up every time she plays. People who never watched women's basketball before are now tuning in, not just for Clark, but for the whole league of talented players. This visibility is huge. It's not just about more viewers, it's about more respect for the sport. More young girls see role models on TV, more sponsors get involved, and there's more media coverage. It's a snowball effect, and Clark is at the center of it. Clark isn't doing this alone. She's building on the efforts of past WNBA players who fought for recognition and better pay. She's part of a bigger movement. With the new TV deal, the future of WNBA broadcasts looks bright. For fans, this means more access to games on more channels and platforms. No more searching to find a game. With ESPN, NBC, and Amazon involved, there will be plenty of options. Want to watch on your big screen or stream on your phone? No problem. The WNBA will be everywhere. Expect better quality too. With more money, there will be upgrades to the viewing experience. Clearer HD broadcasts, more camera angles, and maybe even virtual reality features. Better commentary and analysis could also come with more eyes on the league. New coverage will attract new fans. People who never watched WNBA games might start watching out of curiosity and become hooked. Increased visibility will attract more sponsors, leading to more deals for the league and its players, like new team sponsors and player endorsements. In the end, the game itself will benefit. With better coverage and more resources, the level of play will rise. Players will have more support, better training facilities, and the motivation of knowing millions of fans are watching.